All right, so if you're ready to overcome being seen as just another business owner and you're ready to be seen as an expert, that's what this video is about. That's what we're going to talk about today. So I really want to talk to you guys about, you hear me say a lot, you should show up as the expert or overcome being seen as just another business owner. So if you're thinking like, what does that mean? What does it mean to show up and be the expert? Like, one, if you're a business owner, it's a difference between the business owner who really know their stuff and the business owner who don't really know their stuff. And when it comes time for people to make the decision as to if they want to rock with you or they want to rock with the other business owner, they're going to pick the one who really knows their stuff. Think about it in the hair care industry. You want the person who really knows how to do hair. Think about it in the dental industry. You want somebody who really know how to fix your teeth. Like, it is a priority that that service is right? You don't just want to go to somebody who half-assed or doesn't really know how to take care of your teeth. So showing up as the expert, as the person who really knows their stuff, showing up as the person who can say, you know, in my career journey, in my business journey, in the time that I created this product, in the time that I created this service, this is how I came about it. And also, when you're thinking about experts and you're thinking about what it means, answer the question is, do I have a unique spin and a perspective to put on it so that when I'm sharing my story, people understand what makes me different. People understand how my unique spin of all the things that I have learned over the years is going to help them get their results. How do I talk about that in a conversation? So when we're talking about building expert influence, that's like the key phrase for me, expert influence. You know, build up yourself as an influential expert. And the reason for that is because if you think about it, if you're the type of person who has a business or you have a brand or you have something to offer the world that's like really good, something that's really valuable, and you really know everything about it, like you're the best when it comes to hair care, you're the best when it comes to dental care, you're the best when it comes to fitness coaching, you're the best when it comes to wedding planning, like all of these things can be translated into you being an influencer in that industry. Think about it. If you're a wedding planner and you're able to guide others into really understanding, you know, the things and the lessons that you've learned in your years as a wedding planner, like how dope is it if you're the one that helps other people who want to be a wedding planner do that? And it's all because you actually shared your story. You actually shared your experience. So that's what it means to have expert influence. It means you have mastered a craft and now you're sharing that story so that other people can find value in you. Like, it's not just about finding customers. Think about the impact that you can make when you start sharing your story and talking about everything that has happened in your career, everything that you have learned along the way. Like, how many of us really love Oprah because we know about, you know, the things that have happened in her past to present, and we know how she struggled, you know, initially as an anchor, and now she's Oprah, right? So like, that's the stuff we love. And even in that, we really have to think, like, if I really know my stuff, it has taken some time for me to get here. You know, this wasn't just an overnight success story. Like, I had some struggles. You know, I had some things in my career that I learned, like the good way or the hard way. Like for me, and I've got 13 years of experience in PR, marketing, and events. In case this is your first time being introduced to me, hey, I'm Jamelia, PR coach and strategist, and I love working with goal-driven business owners who are looking to tell better stories about their products and about their services to the media. And a huge part of that, in that storytelling, is you sharing your story so that not only can you attract customers, but you can attract media attention, the kind that you deserve. Because if you want to be positioned as an expert, you've got to be seen as an expert, and you've got to have those conversations by putting yourself out there. So when it comes to me though, why I consider myself an expert. And see, I think that there is this huge confusion going around where it's like, there can only be one expert. Oh no, you can't say you an expert because you've only been, you know, you've only worked in corporate. You've never been an entrepreneur. You've only been an entrepreneur. You've never worked in corporate. That doesn't make you an expert. An expert is built on experience, and your perspective is always going to be different from somebody else's. Like, but if you really know your stuff, like for me, I started out in corporate working for a governmental agency, the PR and marketing assistant. But in that time of climbing the career ladder and going from that to a university system to an agency, yeah, I went backwards in my career journey. I went from, corporate to agency when it's for entertainment industry. Most people go to corporate later in life. Like the fast life is for, when you're younger. So you do agency and it's a fast-paced office. But then, so I went backwards in my journey, but that allowed me to have my unique perspective on PR for small business. That's what gave me my unique perspective on, if you want to be seen as an expert, the things that you have to do and how you have to do them differently than a celebrity versus a business owner. Like, so often when people in small business are looking for PR, they want to connect with a publicist. But one thing about that, and this is my unique spin on it, and what I found is positioning those business owners as celebrities doesn't really work. There's a better way to do it so that they get the attention they deserve, and so they get the media attention, and so they're bringing in customers, and it's not just a one-time offer. So like for me, my years of experience has showed me that. Like I often tell the story about how I had an aha moment while I was at a conference. I was at a conference and this woman who was on Shark Tank got up to speaking. And one thing she said was the publicity that she gained from the show burned her out and almost closed her business. And I never forgot that moment because I was thinking, at that time, I'm working with small business owners. I'm positioning them as celebrities, which opens the floodgates, to opportunities. But is their business actually ready for that opportunity? Have we set up systems in place to make sure that they have effective communication even when I'm not around as their publicist, So it had to be a 360 deal, and that's only something that I got from my experience. So if you're a professional out there and you're like, I don't even know, am I expert enough? Can I consider myself an expert? If you really know your stuff, if you have a unique spin on it, you have a unique perspective to offer, you are an expert. And there are endless possibilities out there available to you when people know who you are. When people know that this is the service, this is a business that you offer. Imagine the possibilities that are out there. They are available to you when you have the right positioning, when you show up, in front of the right audiences. And that's what I help people with. I help them build their influence as an expert so that all those possibilities are available and they don't continue to have missed opportunities. They don't continue to be looked over for speaking engagements. They don't continue to not share their story with the media. Instead, they're building up themselves as, this is me, here's my professional journey, here's what I've gone through, but also here's the products, the services that I offer, and here is my unique spin on things. So yeah. I wanted to just chat with you guys real quick about that. What expert influence means, what does it mean, and how do you determine if you're considered an expert? And also, you guys just have to remember, there are different levels of expertise, but it doesn't mean you're not an expert. So one thing about showing up, really showing up for your audience, is they get to determine if you're the right person for them to work with, because you understand how to tell your story and you understand who it is that you can help. So if you know that you're ready to make an impact, do me a favor. Click the links surrounding this video. Connect with me. Let's chat. Let's talk. Let's talk about your expert influence. I have free trainings that's available. I love chatting with you guys live, and I will see y'all later. Bye.